Good morning, everyone. Oliver Blackmore here again. So today is the day. We're going to go visit Sir Mereman Reefington and see if we can get a little help with our farm. I'm just going to hop into Nan's old car here. And we're not going to be taking Nan's car. We're going to be driving down to the dealership to pick up my Defender SUV again. It's all set. And I do have enough money to go ahead and pay the bill on the repairs for that. And I'm embarrassed to say the repairs were rather extensive, and I'll just leave it at that. So you'll also notice that in post-production I've decided to put up the time and the calendar so you folks can see where we're at and things here. Go ahead and just close this gate. Sorry about that. Well, it's a bit overcast and foggy, but the road ahead looks mighty bright. I'm really crossing my fingers that today will go well. As I said, Sir Reefington is a very nice man, but I know he drives a hard bargain as well. He is a businessman at the end of the day, so we have to have our best hat on. Just make sure Alfie closed that gate. He did. So I'm going to be leaving Alfie to continue on plowing. We have several fields that we need to get done, and later on, once I come to a stop, I'll bring up my tablet and I'll show you what has already been done since we've last met and what Alfie's going to carry on doing. So he'll leave the bigger fields, obviously, until I acquire the proper equipment to get those jobs done. I didn't want to put him to that. And again, if all goes well today, I'll have enough money that I can actually give Alfie a salary, which is going to be wonderful. I'd like to give him a little chunk for the work he's already done and for what he's going to be doing. So only a man that is paid would want to do what's coming next. So we have a lot of hard work ahead of us. So the first stop we're going to make today is, gotta watch out for the Roser. I see him hiding in the bushes there. The police station, the new police station, is right behind the fire station here. They moved out of the town hall and occupied a little house that was back there already. So, used to belong to the fire chief. So, got them out of there, and they're happy, and the town hall has some new office space to do with whatever they want. So, I'm just going to go inside, and I have to get a permit so I can drive the large equipment on the road. And I don't really have to do it today, but they said it's ready. So I would rather pick it up first thing in the morning instead of leaving it for several days and the chances of it getting lost on, somebody's desk in a pile of papers. It's just going to add to frustrations. So that's what I'm doing here today. And then we'll stop by and pick up the SUV, and then I have to go to the bank. And I'm going to hold you hostage and take you along with me. So, quite a posh-looking little place here. So, I think they said the department we need is actually kind of separate, and it's on the side of the building, the entrance. So, I have two options here. There's only two sides. So, let's see if it's down over here. See if we see a door. Nope, not on this side. So, I guess the obvious guess is it's on the other side. But let's go ahead and treat ourselves, even though we don't have time to faff around this morning. We'll just have a look. Can't really see much of the ocean today with the overcast, but it sure smells good. All right, let's get to task here. And it should be just around this corner. I guarantee it. And there it is. So I'm going to go ahead, pop inside, do my business, and I'll be back to you in a moment. Right. Well, that was not as painful as I thought it was going to be. Quick and easy, and rather expensive. Everything you would come to expect when you visit the town hall to get a permit, but it's done. It's one less thing to worry about. So that's a big load off my mind. All right. So now we can go down to the repair shop and pick up the Yellow Belly. I'm looking forward to driving it again. I sure do miss it, even though I love my Nan's car. I'm a rather big man, and this is kind of, well, compact for me, shall we say. So, I'm looking forward to having my space back. Lovely little stroll down through the center of town. I don't think we need petrol. Nope, it's good. Alright, so here we are. It's one nice thing about living in a small village-type town. Everything's nice and close together. And I think he said we can park around the side here, right on the grass, and there it is. So Nan's car should keep until I get back, and then maybe I can convince Alfie to come down and drive it back for me. Alright, let's see if anybody's in the office. I already did pay. I just like to tell them I'm here, and no, everyone must be off to having the tea and biscuits this morning. They're very trustworthy. They leave all the doors open. Ah, there she is. At last, my love. I'm here for you. See if I can squeeze myself through this tight area here. Oh, all right. Let's get out of here before they change their mind. Make sure there's no traffic coming. We'll just take a quick left over here. Mind the sign. And we mustn't drive too fast down this little track here, because we'll go straight through the fence and into the ocean behind the bank. And there it is, coming into view through the fog. The lovely glow of the ATM machine. Doesn't look like there's anybody here except the employees. So I'll just park right up front. Go and get my money here. All right. And off we go. So I'll go ahead and catch back up with you once I get into the center of town. All right. I would pull around back of the firehouse and show you the Rouser's new den, but now this is a small town, and you don't want to be seen pulling out of the police station. And I hope never to be able to visit there. So, just trust me, it's back there. We'll see it on the way to church one day. Not that you're even really that interested, so. Okay, so here we are. The road out of town. So I'll catch back up with you once I get into Old Ridge. So see you soon. Right, so here we are in Old Ridge. Stopped off at the local Shell station on the way into town. Topped off my fuel tank and my food tank. So got some, well, next to near expired beef jerky. But did the trick. Let's get out of here. here we are. Quite a posh mausoleum here. This was designed and built by an architect, Darin Cassell, back in the mid-1700s. Quite a spectacular place. Let's go ahead and park right over here. Stay out of the way. So, Sir Reefington is a kitty cat lover, such as myself, and he has lost a dear friend of his, Ozzy, as have I just recently lost my dearest friend, Cassandra, Sandy for short, my 19-year-old kitty. So Sir Reefington had this hedge sculpture commissioned in honor of Ozzy, so I can certainly appreciate that, indeed. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and come up and ring the bell. Yes, good afternoon, sir. Ollie Blackmore to see Sir Mereman Reefington. I believe he's expecting me.
Yes, right this way, Mr. Blackmore. We've been expecting you. I shall tell the master you are here.
Oh, welcome, Mr. Blackmore. It's nice to meet you in person after chatting on the telephone.
It is an honor and a pleasure to meet you, sir, and may I say, what a lovely home inside and out you have. I've been looking forward to this for quite a while. Thank you very much for seeing me today.
I've had the pleasure of working with your grandfather upon occasions as a young man, so I'm intrigued by your proposal.
My grandfather has spoken well about you on many occasions, and I've enjoyed listening to the stories, and I'm glad I piqued your interest with my offer.
Let's get right to the business at hand, shall we? Time is money after all.
Yes, of course. I realize you're a very busy man, and I appreciate what little time you have. Thank you very much.
First of all, you must forgive my mistrust, as I never had dealings with you personally.
I can surely understand how you feel, but I was kind of hoping that my grandfather's good family name would speak for something and hold some kind of weight.
You are not your grandfather.
You are absolutely right about that, sir. Nobody can ever replace my grandfather. But I will do my best to earn your trust, and I will not fail. I won't fail my farm, and I won't fail any agreement that we come to. I assure you of that.
After taking account the official assessment of the farm's equipment and land value, and your proposed business plan already underway, I am not willing to give you a loan. I am, however, willing to invest as a partner. I will pay you £2 million for a 20% share in your farm. I think it's a very fine offer. You won't get better than that.
Oh, with all due respect, sir, the land is worth a tremendous amount of money, just the soil alone on the land. I mean, I know it's been sitting a while, but it's still very rich and full of nutrients. Do you think that you might be able to do something a little better?
Okay, 17%, but I can't go much lower.
That's a large chunk of my grandfather's legacy to give away, sir. That's a large amount. I was thinking more between, 10 and 12%, really. With all due respect, sir.
Right, 15%. That is my final offer.
15%. Well, I really do need the money. And 15%, although a little high in my opinion, I still do think it's fair. Even on the high side of fair, I still think it's fair. I accept your offer, good sir, and again, I will not let you down. I think we will both be more profitable than you've imagined.
Excellent, we have an agreement at 15%. Now, Oliver, if over the course of the next 2 years your business plan fails, I reserve the right to either contact a professional consultant to turn it around or begin proceedings to liquidate the business to recover my initial investment with interest. After all, it's my money. This bit is not negotiable.
Well, although those words are quite scary, they're not unreasonable. So I accept. I accept your offer in full.
Just sign here, and I shall electronically deposit the money in your account immediately.
Here you are. Sir, with pleasure I shall sign. I thank you very much again for your valuable time, sir, and I wish you a good day. It's a pleasure visiting with you, and maybe someday we can do it again.
Right, good day, Oliver.
Ooh, I'd be lying if I said I'm kind of happy to get out of there. I'm glad that's over with, and I'm glad it went well. So now comes a bit of fun. We get to come and select our new tractor. And I have my eye on a couple, so I'll have you come and look with me here. It's always good to have a second set of eyes. Oh, this trip's making me stiff. These old bones ain't what they used to be. Alright, let's have a look-see here. Alright, so we got a beautiful black Class Reefy1952 with a chipped motor. That's 600 horsepower. Now they want 414,500 for this one. This is a used one, but it looks like it's in pretty darn good shape. But I believe this is a 2011 model. I think that's pretty steep for a 2011. Now we got the Class Axion 900 over here. Now that's 284,500. And this one's 410 horsepower. And since we were shooting for 400 horsepower, I mean, 10 extra horse doesn't amount to much, but it's just a little bit over to get up some of those tricky little hills if need be. So, not bad for 284.5. But again, this has been kind of refurbished. They went over it, inside and out. And then we got the Massies over here, the black and the red, and these are both the 8737 models. So they both got 400 horsepower, and they want 303,000 even with that. So a bit smaller, but packed with 400 horses again, and that's exactly what we were looking for. So now I do like the black. I love a red Massey Ferguson, but I will say the black does look sharp. And it's going to show a bit of dirt, though. But that's okay. Oh, so here's the fence. Now, they called me about these on the way out. They just got these in yesterday. So these are brand new, and they're both the same. They're the 1000 Vario series, and they both got 517 horsepower. So the green one is 394,600. Then the black one is 398,100. So you're just paying a few more thousand for the black color versus the green. And again, though, I do like that black color. Being that we're going to be doing extra jobs and we've got some CSA money coming, and I know I'm sounding foolish, but I mean, as much as we're going to be using this tractor, it's kind of the office on wheels, and you want to be really happy with it. A 398.1, that's a lot. I wonder if I could work a deal out with them, because I know they sell implements also. So, being that we're going to be buying some implements, I could probably, work something out. And we won't be buying this little guy over here. That's a nice piece of history, though. That thing has seen its days, that's for sure. All right, folks, I'm going in. Wish me luck. Ooh, man, when they say nothing good comes easy, that sure applies today. So we finally hammered out a deal. So I'm going to be buying a new larger cultivator and plow. I'm going to go ahead and hop in and enjoy the new tractor smell. So comfortable. Nice power steering. Plenty of bells and whistles and gadgets. This is going to be a lot of fun. I'm petrified of the money I just spent, but this is all going to really help this all to work out. We're going to be able to get all our field work done on time. I have to. All right, let's quit playing around. So the final price was $380. It was $398. We got it for 380,000. So I think we did great, and we're going to be trialing out some new sewing equipment and seeding equipment as well. So I want to thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. And until we meet again, my friends, it's been a pleasure having you, and take great care of yourself. Bye-bye for now.